Modeling with linear functions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to write an equation of a line from a graph and data using points and slopes. So for this lesson, you will need to know the slope-intercept form of a line. You will use the point-slope form of a line, and you will review finding the slope using 2 points. So for the first example, we're going to use the graph to write an equation of a line and interpret the slope. Step 1 is finding the slope of the line. M is equal to y minus y1 over x minus x1. So we have 2 points that we are going to use in order to find the slope. So we're going to use 51 minus 50 over 10 minus 0. So this will equal 1 over 10, which is our slope. Next, we have to find the y-intercept. Remember, the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. And this will be at the point 50. So your b is equal to 50. That is your y-intercept. So now you're going to plug your slope and your y-intercept into y equals mx plus b. So y equals, for this we only fill in the m and the b. Y is equal to 1/10 x plus 50. And that is our equation of a line. So our slope is 1/10. So we want to tell whether our slope is increasing or decreasing. And we also want to talk about what is changing and how much is it changing. So our slope, our line is an increasing slope. So our equation represents the cost. So our cost increases 1/10, that's our slope, of our y, which is of $1 per every text cent. So your cost of your cell phone plan increases 1/10 of $1 for every text cent. Equation number 2, example number 2. Use the graph to write an equation of a line and interpret the slope. So first we have to find the slope like we did for example 1. So we have an x and a y here, and we have an x and a y there. So we are going to plug in our points. 360 minus 0 over 0 minus 6. So 360 over -6, which is equal to -60. So our slope is -60. And next we have to find where this line crosses the y-axis. If we look at the y-axis, the line is touching the y-axis at 360. So now we know our slope and we know our y-intercept. We can write the equation of a line. Y is equal to -60 x plus 360. Now we are going to interpret what the slope means. So is this graph increasing or decreasing? So the travel distance decreases because the slope is decreasing, it's negative. $60 miles per hour.